Hi and welcome. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. And if you're my previous subscribers, welcome my baby dinosaurs. And so if you are new here, welcome from Interview or wherever you come from. I love you. And thank you for joining me on this journey. And so a lot of you guys are probably right now wondering, what does baby dinosaurs mean? That is what I call my subscribers. So you are indeed, if you are subscribed, you are my baby dinosaur. So do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified when I do post next. And so I'm not going to waste your time. I just want to say a few things before we do begin. Do not forget to check out my Russian hack video. Right now it is, just 1 minute, 11:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on December 30th when I am recording this video. And just know that this is just for entertainment purposes only. And so, without further ado, I'm going to jump right into it. So do not forget to send some love, white light protection to Marie's Table and Sharon Lynn from A Sense of Light. You can find her channels in the description below if you guys are interested in checking them out or sending them white light protection. It will be greatly appreciated. And so, if you guys are a donator and you like to donate to the channel, thank you guys so much for donating. The chair is officially chipped and it should be here within the weekend soon. So it should be right after the new year. So I'm so happy they come in early so my back will finally feel better. So if you have donated, thank you again. And we're going to get right into it. I don't want to waste your time. So if you guys want to know what I'll be covering in this video, it's going to be Trump's resignation. So I do have a set of questions aside that I will cover in the video. If you want to check them out beforehand, look in the description below. I have everything already written down for you. Alright, so let's talk about Rosemary Fallbrook was with Deutsche Bank in Germany, and she just resigned. So I wanted to see if she had any tie to Trump. So Spirits and Angel, tell me about Rosemary Fallbrook. So Rosemary Fallbrook, does she have any ties to Donald Trump because she resigned from Deutsche Bank? Or does she have any ties to Donald Trump because she resigned from Deutsche Bank? Okay. Okay. Oh, damn, she sure does. She sure does. Okay. So we have the strength here reversed. So she's not very strong person. So she's someone you can very easily investigate. We have here she had caused a lot of fighting, so she may be part of a gang potentially. It starts with the M word, you know. Yeah. It reminds you of, like, I'm Italian, but you know, the Italian word you know, that kind of thing. I'm not gonna say because I don't want to track them here, but she's involved with the process of leaving. So she did resign. This is happening now. She did resign a couple of days ago, I believe. And we do have here, she was a fool. So she was a fool. She was young. She was inexperienced. She just kind of followed where the money took her. So she did do this out of money. So she was paid to do this. To kind of turn Trump's financial, you know, debt and stuff like that from being hung upside down in major debt and turns it upside down. So she plays a major role within the Trump organization and the Trump campaign with funding them. So she did play a major role in that aspect. She's from across the world, so she will be involved in a German investigation into the Deutsche Bank. So don't be surprised if Trump gets hit with an investigation from Germany. A pardon did not prevent him from being investigated from foreign leaders and foreign countries. And so here she is. She was just really concerned about money. That's really her motive here. We have, you know, the sun reverse. So right now she's hiding. She's hiding. She thought it was a good time to resign when all the crap is going down, and she went under the radar, which is why I'm bringing it out of the radar and to you guys so you guys are aware. So here we have, she's afraid of the Democrats. She's afraid that the Democrats are going to get into the White House. Here's my White House card. She is afraid that the Democrats are going to go in, and she's going to have a lot of trouble. She's going to have a lot of trouble coming soon. And it's gonna hit her. It's gonna hit her. And if you look at this wand, it looks like an eye, right? An investigation for eye. So she's gonna get hit with a big investigation when Biden goes down. So she's just waiting for that big thing to drop. Alright, so the next question that we're gonna be asking is, will Trump walk away? And that was given to me by Sharon, so she was helping me out with some questions. Alright, so spirits and angels tell me, will Trump walk away? Like, because she said she doesn't feel like Trump is going to resign, but rather walk away. So I wanted to be open to all opportunities as well. I will also be doing an update on whether or not Trump and Pence are going to be faking their death. Alright, so spirits and angels tell me, will Donald Trump walk away? Oh, okay, this is working out exactly how I'm thinking of. Okay, weird, but okay. Okay, so here's Biden, Kamala, Biden again, election night, 2 people here. Okay, so, and here's Pence in the bottom. So Pence is not going to be president. We have the first card that came out with the Empress is the number 3 here. This is the election, the 2020 election. What I'm getting here, it could potentially mean that a woman takes over after Trump as well, like Nancy Pelosi, like I have been getting. But this is Trump in the middle. So he's right now, he's the president. The president. That, you know what I mean. But in the past, Hillary should have been president, but she's not, so it's Trump. And we do have the Fool here, so he is going to be going off a cliff. So if he does resign or try to walk away, it's almost like he'll do it in a way that's like, I'll just kill myself kind of thing, you know what I mean? Because it kind of feels like that. And we do have in the past, there was a lot of fighting. There was a lot of fighting in the past. Underneath the devil, we have the presidency, the White House. So that is where the president resigns right now. That's where he is right now. In the future, we do have the world. So the world is Washington. So he may try to escape. In the past, it was a decision. It's kind of like the election. I feel like, this row was the election. This is Trump, and then it's the future type thing. And then we do have we do have Trump off the throne. So he won't have enough money, right? So we do have right now, present, future, right? And then we do have the Fool as well, and he feel like he's gonna go off a cliff. And then we do have the past. Excuse me, I just kind of went out of order, but he does have the past here, which means he's gonna go back to the way things were before he was president. Like trying to open up an apprentice, like reboot it. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. Then we do have here Biden and Kamala Harris coming in, right? Then here's Biden. Here is Biden. And then here's the election, so they're going to be looking at the election. People are going to be watching Inauguration Day, so this is people watching on the TV, the television. And we do have here him rushing. He's going to retreat and he's going to give up, trying to manifest him for a re-election. So he's going to give up. He will give up. And then he's just going to give it over. He's just going to pass it on because he said, I lost. There's nothing else I can do. And it's almost like he's not going to take anything with him. He's just going to fly away, almost like that cartoon character from the 90s, where this little rabbit and they're chasing each other, and then you just see that dust from underneath them, air, and then just don't take right off like that. And then we have here, he's had a plan in place, so he already premeditated this. He knew what to do, but he really didn't want this to happen or be the scenario that he's in. So that's quite interesting to see how that's playing out as well. So I don't really see him walking away. I just see him more almost feels like he just gives up. Like he just tried to go off the rail, do something that. So he's trying to take the easy way out. And whatever way that means, maybe potentially taking the way Hitler did it. When Hitler was in the bunker and he kind of just took some drugs or poison, or it depends on, that's a little iffy there, but he took the easy way out by, instead of, feeling like he defeated, he just took the drug and then died. So that's the easy way out, if you know what I mean. Is he the one in episode 16, season 2, who was injured. So if you guys have not checked out my episode 16 season 2, you guys can find that. It's the video, 2 videos before this, I believe, depending on what number this is. Yeah, this is like a TV show, so that's how this channel operates. So everything goes on season and episodes. So go to episode 16, season 2. I mean, I highly recommend it. I don't know why I just said that. But yeah, I highly recommend you go check that out. Okay, so Spears and Angel tell me it's Donald Trump the one that's going to be injured on January 6th. In the episode that I made on episode 16, season 2, is he the one that we were referring to that will be injured because of the Trump rally and the Trump riot? What do we need to know about that? Well, is Donald Trump the one? Just give me a yes or no. Okay, so we have here. Yeah, they kind of look just like the photo thumbnail, so you probably know what I'm talking about. Then we have here, it kind of like predicted, the challenge is predictable. Then we have here the Ace of Cups. No one's really going to feel sorry. No one's really going to be crying, so to speak. I know that sounds a little harsh, but it's going to cause some no strength for the Biden campaign. People may or may not accuse him of this, like, oh, he may have set this up to harm, 45. And so there will be some sort of judgment, and maybe some sort of conspiracy that comes out that birthed from all this. And like that, almost like people are going to probably say that, this was premeditated to steal this person's life and stuff like that. And then it was in the work. So yeah, it was a premeditation. That they try to make him give it up his soul. So it does feel like that if it's telling me a strong yes, it is 45. Now, I don't want this to happen, because if it happened, that means that he won't face jail time. And I want him to face jail because he deserves it. Alright, so anyway, now I want to ask, will he be there on January 6th? And I'm also going to look January 7th as well, because, he may be injured. Okay, so Spirits and Angel tell me, will 45 be there January 6th? Will he be at the rally, or the riot, so to speak, on January 6th? Is he going to be there at the rally? Okay, so it feels like it's his ego. It's his ego that's going to push him there. Because we have here, he hasn't made a definitive decision yet. He hasn't made a definitive decision, but if he decides to go, he's going to be quite unhappy. Going to be quite unhappy. You can probably figure out why. We have here, it's going to be quite a thing in the past. It kind of reminds me of JFK. It's taking me time to that past, when, I think JFK wore, like, a dress in the 1960s, so this girl right here, or this boy, is wearing, like, kind of like a dress. I don't know what that is, but, like, kind of like that type of outfit. And then we have here the Ace of Cups. The thing that draws Trump to this rally is how many people come out for him, you know what I mean, so to speak? Then we do have here a woman, so it might be, I do feel like I did tell you this, it may be someone like a sniper, potentially, something like that, like, yeah. You can kind of figure out what I'm referring to now. And we do have here as well, like, this is the investigator, but this is like the CIA, the FBI kind of thing, stuff like that. Now, this is just for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. I know nothing, I'm just a little boy, he doesn't know anything. Okay, so we do have here, it's a strength. So the idea that people think, at least how they're doing this, if this were to follow through, it's going to be kind of like a woman who does this as well, or like someone with strong feminine energy, to the point where, like, they think that they're not capable of doing it, so they can get away with it, so to speak. Then we do have here, it doesn't look like this person's ever going to be found, or it feels like they may blame it on someone else. So just keep in mind that when this may or may not happen, I just give you the likeliest outcome. That's how I read, that's all. Alright. Oh, let's look at January 7th. Let's just see where Trump is in January 7th as well. That would be kind of interesting to check out. Alright, so Spirits and Angel tell me about January 7th. What do we need to know about January 7th? What do we need to know about January 7th? Is Donald Trump going to be fine on January 7th if you're going to be in an area that we don't know. So we have the White House immediately. Right there we have the White House. Okay, is he going to... Does this mean he's fine in the White House? I hear no, he's not fine. He's going to be injured. Okay. And here we have Biden. Does this mean Biden takes over early? So I took that because there's too many cards. But does this mean Biden takes over early? Okay, so I hear like a woman takes over. It cannot happen for Biden because according to the Constitution, he can't take over until January 20th. So it's going to be a woman. So I kind of put like a soulmate. So there may not be an inauguration day, actually. Then we do have here someone injured. I don't see him being killed or anything. I just feel like him being wounded, so to speak. Alright, so here's the medical bill. This could also be Walter Reed, by the way. Or some other hospital informing that. And, you know, them passing him the medicine and stuff like that. So it looks like, if anything, he's in the hospital. So there's that. Okay. That makes sense because, you know, when I told you guys in the episode 100 video for subscribers with the Simpson put video, I talked about, you know, Nancy Pelosi or a woman will go in after Trump once the election, no, once the national debt had hit $28 trillion, while the U.S. debt was $27 trillion, now it's $28 trillion with the stimulus package. So what that means for the United States is that a woman is due to come in. And also just know that the last time a president has been assassinated was JFK. And normally based on the U.S. time frame, this is the longest trend that a U.S. president has not been assassinated. So, well, basically, so to speak, I don't want to ever speak on this, but U.S. normally based on history patterns, U.S. is destined for a one to happen sometime soon. I don't wish harm on anyone, but based on history pattern. Okay. Alright, so will Donald Trump escape? Oh, there's a card that flipped. Hold on. I didn't know that. Yeah, Biden, Kamala Harris. Okay. Alright, so will Donald Trump escape if Biden is certified? That's Mr. McConnell here as well. He won't be able to. He'll be injured. He won't be able to now. Because we do have here the Hermit as well. It's just not part of his plan. It wasn't predicted. Or it was predicted. It could have been a fake death as well. So to keep in mind on that. So I'll be doing a video on that as well. But this is my predictable card. When it's upright, it's unpredictable reverse. But we do have Miss McConnell. So information is going to be withheld. So you really want to know what's really going on about 45's health. And you can kind of see it from here. So you wouldn't really know anything yet. But we do have the Page of Swords as well. And we also have the Queen of Cups. And what that tells me is that the Page of Swords and the Queen of Cups, there's someone new coming in by this point. So someone new will be in office. And here's the incumbent. He's fighting to stay alive. But he's going to have a better outcome when he comes out. But he won't be the heir to the presidency. It feels like, if anything, he could be in a concussion and wake up and not be president of the United States. So there's that. What else? Spirits and angels tell me. What is Trump's plans on January 6th? I know I keep looking at that, but I want to see. Of all this, I never even asked if he was going to resign. Okay, so we're going to ask that first. Is Donald Trump going to resign from office of the presidency of the United States? Loss. Here. Judgment. No. He's too much like a coward. I don't see a definitive yes or a definitive no. But we do have here the loss here. So the question I'm asking is, will Trump resign? So we do have here, there is a particular loss. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So they are looking at whatever this is that they're looking at. Right? So someone is looking. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't feel like he's looking. He's really focusing on the money. That's really what he cares about. But judgment will come, and if you look, there's the cross here, it's the ambulance. This is my COVID card, by the way. And then we do have here in the future, we do have, you know, Biden comes in It doesn't matter. He was victorious. He won. Biden won by a large amount. So Biden will be certified. Do not be worried about that. So Trump will not resign. I don't see it anymore. The cards don't show me yet. Now, things can very well change because the political landscape is very unpredictable. All right. What did Trump plan on January 6th? What does Donald Trump plan on January 6th? Okay. So we have a lot of... Okay. There are a lot of cards. Okay, so we have the Tower moment. So the first card is the Tower moment. So it's going to be pretty heavy. It's premeditated, so whatever it is premeditated. They made sure that there's a lot of people so they blend in. So there could be a fake death potentially. It was an inside job to kind of hand over the presidency to Nancy. So, you know, like I said in my other video, it feels like it's someone within the United States government that has planned this or premeditated this in a way that, you know, this is just for entertainment purposes only, but in a way that makes it look as if, you know, it was someone else, but really it was an inside job to ensure that democracy is safe. So this could be like, you know, code red for like traitor or something like that. Maybe that's how they're looking at this situation here. Again, let's look at the last question. Is Senator Josh Hawley to object the vote on January 6th? Will he delay the certification of the votes? It's just like a way for him to kind of get Trump out or whatever the hell that is. So Senator Josh Hawley is trying to delay the votes on January 6th. We'll go through as follows. Will Biden be certified as President of the United States exactly at the time that it was intended? Okay, so I heard no, he will not, but it will be certified. Like, he will be certified. Okay, so we have here, this makes a lot of sense. We have the government here, the world, and the fool. You know, so we have the government, right? And then we have the world watching. So this is on the world stage. Obviously, everyone wants to make sure Biden is certified as he's supposed to be. This Josh Hawley man is like almost like a fool. He's inexperienced. He's just doing this for money. He just did it. Oh, I have to do it because I want to make Trump happy, you know. It's beneficial to him and the Trump base, apparently. Then we have Trump here as well. Then we have the presidency, and then the presidency. Then we have him being paid off to do the wrong thing. So we have justice here, but him being paid a lot of money to do the wrong thing. So don't be surprised if that information comes out, because we do have here, it was a bad union, it was a bad deal. I promise you this if you do this type thing. But we all know Trump don't follow through on his promises. You can clearly see that with his business deals. They all fall through. And then we also have here, it's kind of hidden right now, but that's the initial intention. So, yeah. I know this is a long video. I didn't have time for it to be, but I found it pretty informative. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content such as this. Don't forget to check out later when I do go live with Kim from Interview. And, yeah, don't also keep checking out. There's going to be a lot of major events happening today. But it's December 31st, the last day of 2020. So, voila, we're almost done, people. We're almost done. And if you're not going to be here because you have plans or family parties or whatever it is, I wish you a very happy new year. And I'll see you guys in the next year. I love you, and see you in the next video. Bye.